I'm resting under the shade of this pine to show you how nature provides, but also how if we don't manage nature the right way, how we can damage it. I'm Justin Hitt from Prosperity Homestead. You can see where I had a tree trimmer come out. It was actually like a handyman guy, and he came and he cleaned up all these areas, took out all the brush, did a wonderful job. But I'm noticing some of the cuts were not as clean as they needed to be. So this is a pine, and this particular cut wasn't clean. It's actually bleeding out of the cut. That's a factor of it being cut at the wrong time and also being cut the wrong way. You can see here. Now the right way to cut this is to cut it all the way at the tree itself, and it will heal over like this one right here. So this one was cut a long time ago. And you can see down here, this was cut a long time ago. By the way, I'm Justin Hitt from Prosperity Homestead, where I'm doing some grass scything, just kind of resting under the tree. But you can see, as good stewards, we'll cut these things the right way, then they can serve our needs. However, this tree's trying to protect itself because the cut is wrong. It's actually going to die back in here, and so it's sealing the wound with the sap. Now, in the right time of season, I can come back and cut these better. It won't necessarily help it, but our goal is to get these lower branches to cut like in heal like this, so that one day this tree can be timber. Maybe it's kind of a knotty kind of pine here, but otherwise in the short term this area becomes a little bit of shade. There's a couple kids that sit in here with when the bus comes, but again, they cut these things out. It got it cleaned up, it got taken care of what it would need to be taken care of, but even the mulch that was put down is digesting, and the tree is bleeding. But that leads to the ants. They come pick off the sap. So nature tends to take care of itself. If we're going to interact with nature, we want to be good stewards with it. We want to learn how these systems work and work with these systems, and you'll get better results. I used to just trim the lower branches down here and just throw them on the ground around the tree like mulch. But you can see the tree's starting to get exposed. That's kind of what happens when the city decides they know better. Central planning, they know better than I do. Evidently, I'm just a master naturalist and a permaculture design consultant, and read hundreds of books on ecology, land management. But again, I probably should have gone around after the guy and just made sure everything was cut clean. Also, you don't want to cut the branches on trees unevenly. You want them to be evenly cut all the way around, because these branches will get really thick and the tree will be out of balance, and that'll be problems. But again, I just saw my favorite pigeons fly by. They're still here. Some of the birds are still here. Most of the birds have gone to better ground. Hopefully they're out back. I'm Justin Hitt with Prosperity Homestead. Visit us at www.prosperityhomestead.org, and I'm gonna finish my rest before I get back to work, because the grass is cut. Now it's just to trim it up with a smaller comma.